What's up, guys? Calvin here with the Tradesman Business Academy. All right, today I'm coming at you guys with a new video, and I want to show you guys kind of how to avoid some big pitfalls that a lot of contractors run into, that mostly when they're just starting out and they're starting to get things figured out. Guys, forgive me, I'm a little congested this morning. I woke up with some allergy issues, but hopefully I can still give you some relevant information and fight through it. I had this video scheduled today and I didn't want to miss out on it. I feel like it's some very good information to give you guys. So let's talk about the 3 biggest mistakes contractors make. Contractors make a lot of mistakes, right, guys? But it's all about learning from our mistakes and getting better. But the number one mistake I see contractors making out there is they just try to wing it. Wing it can mean a lot of different things. Okay, it can mean you don't have a schedule. You don't have a system in place to handle incoming leads. You don't have processes. You don't have a sales process. You don't have a collecting money process. It's all, you're just winging it. You're texting people quotes. You know, you're unorganized. You don't really know you're not consistent in your process. Everything is just on the fly, on the whim. What you need to do is tighten up on your processes. When a lead comes in, handle that lead the same way every time. When you go out to give somebody a consultation, have a checklist for whatever their particular, if it's a contract job where it's a kitchen or outdoor living area or some new construction or add-on to their house, have a checklist for that specific thing. If it's a service call where you're just going out to make a repair or something, have a diagnostic form that you fill out so you can provide an accurate quote. Once you get jobs and you're scheduling, plan your week out, and then you're going to have to tweak it as you go if a job doesn't get finished or a part's not in or whatever. But have a plan. Have some sort of consistency in your business. When you're just winging it, you're a guarantee you're not as efficient as you can be. It's costing you time and money. The 2 most important things in business, time and money. And obviously when I say time, I don't just mean you got to work 80 hours. Maybe you are working at 80 hours because you're winging it. Maybe you could be working 30 or 40-hour work weeks, have time to work on your marketing and work on the business and not grind and, kill yourself every day, for lack of a better term, and just grind it out and burn out. Because you're not efficient. You're just winging it. So guys, don't wing it. Get a plan together. Give us a call. Hey, we'd be glad to sit down with you and help you work out some of these processes and stuff. Number 2, you guys aren't willing to evolve, so you don't evolve. What does that mean? We're not talking about physically, right? Like dinosaurs and stuff. Don't evolve means you guys are stuck in the past, some of you. Well, my grandpappy told me this, and my daddy taught me to do it this way. Well, there's been 10 tools that came out that could help you do that job more efficient and save you time. Time is a huge asset in business. So don't say, oh, you know what? Oh, I'm some macho tough guy. I do it the hard way. Well, yeah, that's stupid. You can do it the hard way. It's good to know the hard way in case you don't have the tool available. But if you could get a tool that's reasonably priced and there's a better way to do it, then do it that way. I mean, trust me, the lazy people of the world created these things for the hardworking guys of the world. So it's almost good to have a lazy person working with you at some point, because they're going to find the easiest way to do it. And a lot of times you're going to stumble across a way that's easier and better. Now, sometimes the easy way takes a lot longer and it needs to be done the hard way. I get that. So that's why you have to know the hard way. But don't be so stuck in the past that you're not willing to evolve. If new products come out, give them a chance, especially if a lot of your competitors in your market are using it. So you don't want to be the guy that loses the job because you're not willing to use a different model pump that just came out because you don't trust it or know it. You're not going to trust it or know it until you try it. So, hey, mark that job up a little bit more to cover your ass in case it is a bad pump or whatever, or bad, sys unit or whatever you're putting in. It could be lots of things. But just stay with the time. Stay up on your education. Most of us have to take CE classes for licenses and stuff like that. And there's a lot of training classes that you can go take that your suppliers or manufacturers put on for certain products that you sell. I know for us, I do pools. There's always, Pentair is putting stuff all the time. Hayward's putting stuff on all the time as far as training courses go. Go to as many of those as you can. At the beginning, eventually you'll get caught up and you'll just, you'll be able to learn things from just reading and stuff like that. But I think in-person learning is great. It's a little trickier now with COVID going on, but, eventually we'll get back to normal, hopefully. So the third biggest mistake that I think that contractors make is we're boneheaded, we're stubborn, we don't like asking for help. So we don't ask for help when we need it. That's a big one, guys. Contractors, we have so much pride that we won't ask for help no matter how much we need it. So we just have to put pride aside and put the business first and put our personal life first. That way we can grow in our business and in our personal life. A good business coach is more than just a business coach. They're also life coaches. You have to evolve and become a better person. You can't just be that grinded out, hardcore, I'm just going to put my head down and grind guy and not have a plan. Don't come up with the times. And you're afraid to ask for help. In my business, we did for a year and a half, we struggled. We were just grinding it out. We didn't have very many customers. We slowly built our route up. We slowly started getting some referrals. Finally started getting some new builds and remodels. But it was like a hard, tedious, just super, super effort for small return. When you get somebody to help you, for instance, and right now I'm talking to you guys who need help. I'm not talking to you guys who are rolling and you have your business built like a well-oiled machine. I'm talking about you guys that are trying to decide if you still want to be a contractor. If you're thinking about, oh man, I think I'm gonna go back and get me a job. I'm talking to you. If you want to give this thing a real hard shot and make sure and really determine if this is the path you want to keep your life going on. Again, guys, I don't want to sound like the soap opera, but you really only have one life to live. And a lot of you guys may not be in a position, like me, I'm 39 years old. I had to make a decision a few years ago, okay, I'm halfway through my life statistically, hopefully it's not there yet, but statistically, how do I want to spend the rest of my life? The first half of my life I spent basically being a sponge, learning, gaining experience. And then once I hit, my early 30s, I decided to, get into owning my own business after acquiring sales knowledge and construction knowledge and all that. So you guys, if you're kind of on the fence, okay, do I go find me a good career that I can work at and retire from, or do I make this work and this is my retirement and my legacy? If you guys are in that situation, click on our link below, schedule a call with us. Let us do a free diagnosis of your business. Let's see where your business is at right now. We're not trying to sell you anything on that call, but what we are trying to provide some solutions and some tips on what you should do, how you should do it. More, obviously you got some tips here, but more in depth. Excuse me, guys, these allergies. But more in depth and more specific to your actual business, whether you're in a trade or home builder, whether you're a pool builder or you focus on, one certain aspect. We've got experience in every field, and we'd love to sit there and diagnose your business with this free assessment call and just see where you're at, see what we can do to help. And then there are options to work together with us that we would talk about on future phone calls if that's something that even interests you. But again, guys, until you ask for help, you're not going to get help. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're going to get the same results over and over. So if you're on the fence about thinking this ain't for you, it's time to try something different. It's time to go a different path. Try something new. Get out of your own way. Most of the time we're in our own way. I'm I'm preaching to myself too, because I'm the same way. But I'm boneheaded and stubborn myself. So it took me even some time to say, okay, you know what? Maybe having a mentor or a coach or a consultant come in who's been there, done that is not a bad idea. And guess what? It changed my life. Not just my business, but my personal life. The time I have off, the things I can do with my family, vacations, whatever. Like I can do and make my own schedule as needed. Sure, I got customers to take care of, but I can schedule that in a way where I can take care of it. I have other employees that I could delegate things to. So guys, if you're on the fence about maybe this isn't for me, book a call with us. Obviously, subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it with who you can. And we want to bring you guys as much free value as possible. But if you want a real relationship and really have somebody in your corner that's really going to slam it for you and get you guys to the next level, click the link, book a call with us, and we hope to see you down the road. Take care.